What if the reason you keep hitting the same wall with money has nothing to do with discipline, intelligence, or strategy? What if it's loyalty? Stick with me because this reframe has changed everything for the people that I work with. If you're new here, hi, I'm Diana, a wealth coach, stock trader, realtor, investor, and doctoral student. And this channel exists for people just like you who have done the external work and are ready for the internal work. Here's something that I've observed working with high net worth professionals, and many of them are unconsciously loyal to a financial identity that belongs to someone else. It's usually a parent, a family, or a community that they grew up with. Loyalty is a virtue in relationships. In wealth building, unconscious loyalty is a ceiling. Let me give you an example. Imagine you grew up in a household where money was always tight. Your parents worked hard, sacrificed constantly, and still struggled, and those parents were good people. You loved them, you admired their resilience, but now you've built some real wealth. And every time you approach a financial level that far exceeds theirs, something in you pulls back. Not consciously, but the discomfort is real. Why? Because out earning the people you love, the people who sacrifice with your witness, you can feel on the unconscious level like a betrayal, like you're leaving them behind, like you're saying their struggle wasn't enough. And this is a wealth loyalty, and it is one of the most common, most quietly devastating patterns I work with. Wealth loyalty shows up in a community identity. If you grew up in a community where wealth was associated with corruption, exploitation, or selling out, accumulating significant wealth can create an unconscious identity crisis. Am I still one of them, or do I have this much, or do I still belong? For many high earners, the answer that they land on without ever consciously deciding is to stay wealthy enough to be comfortable, but not wealthy enough to feel like a traitor. And then there's the spiritual loyalty. For those with a faith background where wealth was associated with access, greed, or moral compromise, holding a significant wealth can create a quiet but persistent spiritual dissonance. Is this okay? Am I a good person if I still have this much? That dissonance, unresolved, becomes a wealth ceiling. Surpassing the financial level of the people you love is not a betrayal of them. It is the completion of what they sacrificed for. Accumulating wealth beyond what your community had does not make you a traitor. It makes you a bridge. If you choose to see it that way, holding significant wealth while maintaining your values and your faith is not a contradiction. It is the work of someone who understands that money is a tool, and tools take the shape of the person who holds them. You are not the soil for wanting more. You are not ungrateful. You are not greedy. You are someone who is trying to reconcile an old identity with a new reality. And that reconciliation done consciously is one of the most liberating things that I have ever witnessed. Resolving wealth loyalty isn't about cutting ties with your past. It's about completing the conversation your past started. It requires honesty and looking at who you've been loyal to and why. It requires curiosity, exploring what you unconsciously believe you owe and to whom. And it requires a new permission structure, one that you consciously build that tells you it is safe, good, and right to hold wealth at the level you are capable of sustaining. This is transformation work, and it cannot happen on the surface, but when it happens at the root, everything shifts. If you felt something in this video, a little recognition, a discomfort, a quiet, that's me, that's not an accident. It is part of you that's ready. I work with a limited amount of clients who are ready to dismantle what's been quietly holding them back. The link to apply for a discovery conversation is in the description below. Now, this is not a sales call, it's a coaching conversation, and it will be valuable to you regardless of what you decide. I hope to connect with you soon. Check out all the links below, subscribe, and leave a comment. I want to know, did the concept of wealth loyalty resonate with you? If so, comment below. I'm Diana, and this is Dollars with Diana, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.